I can't help but think it's different perps. Just different states. I'll bet you 20. No, I'll go for 100. It's a bet I hope I lose, Craig said. What are your thoughts on the matter, Wally? Mike asked. Wally looked up at them with surprise. Craig figured that his expertise was often sought, but not his opinion. I've enhanced the footage as much as possible. If they're copycats, they have the clothing and the ski masks down perfectly, he said. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's watch again, then we can start with the interviews, Mike said. Whatever you want, Wally said. What about the murdered jeweler? Craig asked. You'll see that on the footage, Wally said. They didn't see the death of Ana Katrina Martinez on the computer screen. No camera had captured that. They did see the death of the elderly owner of the first store. He looked up, said something, and appeared to be willing to do whatever the men wanted. Then he was shot, and he crumpled over. Mike looked at the files again. Arthur Kempler, 84. He owned and managed Kempler's fine jewelry for over 50 years. Never had so much as a parking ticket. They didn't need to kill him, Wally muttered. Neither Mike nor Craig disagreed with him. Go back to the first robberies, Craig told Wally. Wally nodded. Right away. In the earlier heist, they saw the thieves exit by way of the front door, the same way they had come in. Only in New Jersey had they used the rear exits, at least so far. In those first 5 robberies, as the cameras show, they went back out into the street, Mike said. And they were casual about it. I figure within a few steps they had their ski masks off, and in another few steps the hoodies were gone and no one would have known they'd been wearing them at all. They didn't hide from people. They used them. They melted in with the crowd until they got to their getaway car or the subway and left the area. Craig shook his head. Okay, let's look at all the footage again. I'm telling you, these aren't the same thieves. How can you be so sure? Mike asked. Look at the New York footage. 3 of them each time, walking in and making it all happen fast. Then New Jersey, same outfits, same number of guys, except in the first one the bastards shoot the owner, and in the second one of them grabs that poor woman and drags her out the back door. No, go back. Go back and look at the height differences. There. Look at the first tape. 2 the same height, 1 shorter. Now go to the first store that was hit in New Jersey. None of them are the same height, Craig said. He looked at Wally. Wally, sorry, run them again. Slow them down. Wally obliged, and they watched the footage again. Mike sighed. How the hell are you seeing that? Maybe they're the same size, or maybe they're not. They could be wearing different shoes for all you know. The perspective's so crazy there's no way to know for sure. I just don't think they're the same. I think the second group are copycats, except that they kill. What's the likelihood of 2 sets of thieves with virtually identical MOs starting up at the same time? Mike asked, exasperated. Why not? Some criminal opportunist sees what the first guys are getting away with and figures he'll give it a shot himself. Only he doesn't give a damn about human life. Let's watch him one more time, then start interviewing the first cops on the scene and the staff and customers who were there, Mike said. Wally? Yeah, one more time, Wally said. And I can do comparison ratios, tell you who was and wasn't the same height. Great. For now, freeze both of the shots I'm talking about, please, Craig said. Can you show them to us side by side? Split screen. As Wally brought up the 2 shots, Craig heard Mike's phone buzzing. Mike picked it up and Craig watched his partner's features tighten. On our way, Mike said. Wally, hold tight to that footage. Craig, looks like they're at it again. We have a chance to catch them red-handed and learn the truth. Let's go. Craig stood quickly, thanking Wally again, and the 2 men headed out to their car. Where's it going down? Craig demanded as they walked. What's going on? Did someone trigger an alarm this time? No alarm. People are just getting more nervous and thankfully more vigilant. They're watching for men in hoodies near jewelry stores. And the thieves are right in the Diamond District this time. Sonny Burke from Atlanta's Gems just called in to say he saw 3 men.